Queen. Hey, Sugar Queen. This is Desmond Booker, your favorite Christian dating, relationship, and success coach. And we are coming on live this morning. It's Monday morning, and we're just thrilled. Hopefully, you had a great weekend and all is well in your world. And today, as we're talking about another hot topic, is worthy to win. Now, I want you to think about that. Do you feel worthy to win? Many queens that I talk to and have been helping, they feel worthy to win until we begin to investigate and look at their lives. And if you're desiring to go to the next level, if you're desiring to see success in your love life, in your life, then you're going to have to what? You're going to have to feel worthy, because we don't attract what we feel we're worthy of. We attract what we think we're worthy of. And that's a very good difference. Let me just ask you this question. Are you trying to win to become worthy, or are you winning because you are worthy? Again, are you trying to win because you are trying to become worthy, or are you winning because you are worthy? And that's why we want to get in this today. And so I really truly believe that in order to help you go from worthy, feeling worthy to win, is that we first have to let's just begin to look at some signs to see if you are worthy to win, right? And do you feel that worthiness? Do you feel like you deserve to be worthy? I love that quote. You don't get what you want, but you really actually are getting what you feel you deserve. And that's that worthiness. Do you feel like you deserve the relationship, to be loved? Do you feel like you deserve to get the promotion? And if you don't feel like you deserve it, then subconsciously you're going to sabotage it. You're going to not allow it to happen. When the promotion comes up, you're going to feel not worthy of it. And if you do step into it, then you're going to begin to sabotage it and find yourself not in that promotion, not in that relationship. Okay? It's all about feeling worthy. One of the signs is that that you're not feeling worthy is that you procrastinate. Okay, that you're procrastinating. And the reason why you're procrastinating is because number one, you may be afraid of the responsibility. So again, that deals with my worthiness. I don't feel worthy to win. Isn't that something? So I'm going to procrastinate. I know that winning is going to cause me to have more responsibility. And right now, I feel like I can't put any more on my plate. Okay. Another thing about the procrastination is that you're trying to do whatever it is that you're needing to do because it has to be perfect. So I'm procrastinating to get it to be perfect. Again, why does it need to be perfect? Because if it's not perfect, me myself looking at it and wondering what others are going to think about it, right? And so again, that is dealing with me being worthy. I'm procrastinating because I don't feel worthy. All right. Number two sign is that you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. You're waiting for something to happen. What does that look like? It looks like that I'm succeeding, and while I'm accomplishing some things, I'm waiting for something to happen. Every time I get a job, I'm waiting for someone to start disliking me or trying to get me fired. I get into a relationship and I'm waiting for him to do something, right? Or I'm waiting for someone to tell me that it's the wrong person, right? I get a house, get a car, whatever it is. When I start to succeed, I'm waiting for something bad to happen. That's a sign that what? That you don't feel worthy. Why is that? Why don't you feel worthy when you begin to succeed? It's because, again, you're waiting for something bad to happen. Why does it have to be that something bad will happen? Why is it that you cannot succeed and then cause yourself to go ahead and accept good things that do happen to me because I deserve it? You see? And number three, and so when you're waiting for the other shoe to drop, it's a sign that you have not allowed you success at the same time. You don't believe that you can have success, and you don't believe that you can have what you're desiring at the same time. Why not? Why not? Why do you have to have struggle and success. You don't have to, you can just have success. Feel worthy. Number three sign is that you're suffering for success. So you feel that you have to suffer for success. You see, why do you have to suffer for success? What do I mean? That you have to basically go through something to obtain success. Why can't it just be easy? I'm still think about that. Why come the door just can't open? Why come good things just can't happen to you? Again, it's dealing with your worthiness. No, I have to earn this success. And in some cases it's true, but sometimes the door just opens. Sometimes things just become available to you. It doesn't have to be hard. And again, if it's easy for you and the opportunity comes to you, you're going to say no because you don't feel worthy. I didn't work for this. So let me step back. Where's the caveat, right? What's going on? Why is he being so nice to me? What does he want from me? Is he trying to manipulate me? These are the reasons why we go through what we're going through, is because you don't feel worthy. It can just happen. Great things happen to great people. If you've been putting in the work already, it can just happen. So stop looking for it to be hard. Stop looking for struggling to success. It can just happen. And so if the opportunity comes and it is easy, allow it to happen. That's just the best way to say it. Feel worthy enough to allow it to happen. Yes, yes, yes to this situation. Now, again, if it doesn't align with what you're doing, if it doesn't align with your life, if it doesn't take you in a direction, then it's a no, right? But if it's easy and it's taking you in a place and what you've been praying for and what you've been asking for and what you've been working for, and if it's leading to that place, it's a yes. A fourth sign is and so when you don't feel that, now I want to go into some signs of you feeling worthy. You feeling worthy, feeling like you deserve certain things. And so the first sign is that you're accepting the ease. You feel worthy because when someone tries to bless you, this is another sign. So this is the sign that when somebody is blessing you, you receive it. You don't have a problem with trying to figure out why they're trying to bless you. No, I don't receive that. I can't take that from you. You've been too nice to me. No, you just say, thank you. This is why you feel worthy. This is a great sign that when you feel worthy. So that's on the negative side. That's not a good sign when you can't receive something. When you feel like you can't receive the blessing. Again, that goes back to what I was just alluding to earlier. You feel worthy. Yes, thank you for that. I feel so overjoyed that you thought about me, instead of having to feel guilty about receiving something and somebody doing something for you. The second sign that you feel worthy is that you can say no to distractions. You can say no to distractions and the wrong people. You can say no to the wrong people, and you can say no to the distractions because this doesn't align without the guilt. I don't feel guilty about saying no to that. It's going to distract me. It's going to take me away from what I don't want to. I'm sorry, you're not the person that's going to help me, or you're not the person for me, or this is not the opportunity for me, and not feel guilty. I've got boundaries. I've set them, and I don't feel guilty when I say no because I feel worthy. I'm not a people pleaser. I feel worthy, and I can say no because it's not the right time. It's not for me. It's not going to take me in the direction that I want to go. Okay. Opposite of that is saying yes to something that will help you, that will give you, that will help you go to the next level. You see the difference? I feel worthy to say no, and I feel worthy to say yes to what's aligned with me. Number three sign is that you move with expectant faith. You're moving by faith. I'm expecting, watch this, not for the shoe to drop, not when I'm getting success for the wrong thing to happen, but I'm expecting the right opportunities. I'm expecting the right things to show up. It doesn't surprise me that people are favoring me. It doesn't surprise me that I'm getting these opportunities. Because why? Because I'm walking in my worthiness. I'm expecting things. Okay, so let's this is really good. You're going to have to go back and listen to the replay so that you can really begin to invest time and see, do you feel worthy with these signs that I showed you, or do you not feel worthy? And look at those signs. And if you have any questions, let's talk about it. Let's continue so in talking about this real quickly, I want to give you some to I want to give you some to-dos. I'll just say like that, some to-dos, and I'm going to give you some things that you can begin to kind of like break the patterns, break some things so that you can step into your worthiness more. Be honest with you. When you're at one level of success, to go to the next level of success, you're going to have more worthiness. It's just a part of it. I deserve more success. I deserve to move from this house to a bigger house. I deserve to be in a relationship. He treated me good, but I'm expecting even greater, right? So in order to receive, I have to feel what? More worthy. I'm already worthy, but I have to express it and I have to let that out. So one of the things that I want you to begin to do is no explanation. Set your boundaries. Don't explain why. No. It's just it. That's just no. Don't feel guilty about it. Don't have to explain it. Just know. That's one of the ways to practice your worthiness and build it up, by just simply setting a boundary and saying, no, that's not for me, without any explanation. Because if you now don't feel worthy, you're going to go to that explaining. No need to explain. So first thing I want you to begin to do, when somebody asks you to do something and it goes against your boundary, then you just simply say no. And don't feel guilty. Check yourself and say, do I feel guilty about that? No boundaries. No boundaries. No, I'm good. Okay? Number 2, what if this was allowed to be easy? Ask yourself that. What if this was allowed to be easy? Okay? I want you to break that cycle of when things are easy for you, when it's the right opportunity, when the right things are happening in your life. What if this was to be easy? What if this was to be easy? If the opportunity came, this is pretty easy. And just sit with that and go with that and don't feel guilty about that. Okay, number 3, receive and release. Receive and release. Allow somebody to bless you. Receive that blessing without feeling guilty. And then just thank you. Just practice thank you. I received that, without feeling the guilt that you owe somebody something, right? That you're trying to get something from you. Thank you. Okay, receive and release. Number 4, go from doing to being. Go from doing to being. All right. I'm not going to be doing things to get my worth. I'm just going to be worthy, right? I'm not trying to get the house to be worthy. I am worthy, so I get the house, right? I'm not trying to get a car to prove my worth. I'm worthy. That's why the car comes into my life. Go from doing to being. And in that doing and being, I want you to begin to stop moving so much, right? Take some time. Because in that doing and being, what's really happening is that you don't feel you're so productive. You feel like you have to do something. Be still. Doing to being. Be still. And without feeling that you have to do something. Okay? Do you see this? Without having to feel the guilt of not doing something. Can you just sit still for 15 or 20 minutes without having to do something, without having to go put out some fires, put out your fires, put out their fires? Go from doing to being. Okay, so that's number 4. Doing to being is simply sitting still without feeling guilty of not doing anything. Oh my God. You know, while you're trying to be still, oh my God, I'm getting so far behind in this. I got to go do this. I got to go do this. Be still. Go from doing to being. Just be still without feeling the guilt of anything. Number 5 is I want you to challenge procrastination. I want you to challenge procrastination. Now, when you have something that you're needing to do, I want you to ask this question. Am I avoiding the work, or am I avoiding the success? Am I avoiding the work, or am I avoiding the success? Is this going to cause me to be successful? Right? Am I avoiding that? Or am I avoiding, am I avoiding the risk of not being successful? You see, So I want you to think about that. Challenge procrastination. Why are you procrastinating? Are you avoiding the work, or are you avoiding the version of you that is going to be successful? So many times we're afraid of success, and that's why I'm asking it. I'm afraid of success. I'm afraid of who I'm going to become. I'm afraid of the responsibility. So when you're don't no more procrastinating. Am I avoiding the work of it? Do I feel worthy? Okay. Do I feel worthy of the success? Is that why I'm stepping back? Really begin to challenge your procrastination. Those are 5 things that you can do. Well, this has been jam packed. Hopefully, you're gonna have to go back and watch this a few times to get what I'm saying. Because why? We're gonna go from winning, and we're going to no longer be procrastinating. We're no longer going to be sitting on our dreams. We're not going to be feeling guilty about this. We're going to go from worthiness to winning. Worthiness to winning. Because I'm winning not because I'm trying to be worthy. I'm winning because I am worthy. Are you trying to be worthy by doing things, or are you winning because of who you are? Hopefully this helps you. Thank you for joining me. If you're on YouTube, thank you for liking this video, subscribing to my channel. If you're on Instagram, thank you as well as for following me. Hopefully, if there's any questions, drop them down below. Again, to get the gist of this, go back and watch just a few times, maybe 10 times, right? To really begin to evaluate. I'm no longer going to procrastinate. I'm no longer going to be feeling guilty. I'm going from worthiness to winning. Worthiness to winning. I got to go to the next step. More worthiness to more winning. All right. Have a great day. Remember, queens don't settle.